We're back with another major glute band burnout. Today we're gonna do 3 different exercises. We're gonna go into your seated band abduction. We've done those a ton of times. Then we're gonna follow it up with a frog thrust, which usually can be hard to engage for a lot of people, especially in the side and upper glute, but that's why we're starting it with the seated band abduction, you'll see. And then we're gonna finish it out with your hip thrust. We're gonna hold that top position of a hip thrust, then we're gonna abduct. So you're gonna get a lot of that side and upper booty for this burnout. So let's go through these 3 really quickly. We're gonna do the seated band abduction. So grab your band. You definitely need a band for this one, at least for the first one. You can take it off if you want to for the second one. Definitely need it for the third one, okay? So seated. I tell people this all the time, when you're doing a seated band abduction, you wanna try to keep your feet as flat as possible. You don't want them just like opening out. Also stance is really up to you. It's where you feel it the most. So if you want a wider stance, go for it. If you like a more narrow stance, go for it. I also like to slightly lean forward. That's how I feel it the most. Some people prefer upright. Do what you feel the most. That's the most important part about this, okay? So I'm gonna slightly hinge forward because this works for me. And I have a little bit looser band because that second exercise is gonna be pretty intense. So you're gonna press those knees out, keeping that constant tension that you're gonna feel on this side here, okay? 50 of those. As soon as you're done, we have a frog thrust. I'm gonna pull my band up about mid-thigh, and then I'm gonna go into my frog thrust. So remember, this is just like a hip thrust, but feet are together, knees are out, okay? So position's the same. We're gonna hinge, and then we're gonna squeeze your glutes to the top, keeping constant tension on that band for 50 reps. Then you're gonna get really interesting here. So now you're gonna go in, you're gonna go to the top of that hip thrust. So I'm coming up at the top, I'm holding this position, and then I'm gonna press my knees out for 50 reps, you guys. This is gonna be a killer burnout. You have 1 round only. Use this at the end of your workout. It can be a glute day, it can be a total body day. It's a great way to test those glutes out and see how they do at the end. So have fun.